One shot. Let's begin. Futari Hyakkei Kaze no Owari Haru no Hajimari by Mita Ori. Translated and uploaded by Natsuno Motakare and Motokare. Alright. We read, we react, and we say Happy Pride Month. So for the rest of June, we're reading nothing but LGBTQI plus manga, and today we're reading some yaoi. And I don't know what the title says, but I'm gonna copy this, put it in another tab, and figure out the title at the end. So stick around to the end. Let's begin, everybody. Anata no Motokare by Mita Ori. Okay. The doctor said I wouldn't be able to speak for a week. Eh? What? Did it affect your tonsils that badly? Scribble, scribble. Sorry for the inconvenience, Rio-chan. It's okay. I don't mind. My boyfriend lost his voice because of the cold. Keisuke, what are you writing? Please help me copy this. I can't answer the phones. Please wait a moment. Ah, are you perhaps making cards for use at work? Mm-hmm. Scribble, scribble. Scribble, scribble. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. First time I can hear the second hand of the clock ticking so loudly. It's quite around here without Keisuke. Constantly talking. I'll make dinner today. Let's make some rice porridge. I want omurice. What? Wouldn't omurice be bad for his throat? Well, maybe he'll feel better when he eats his favorite dish. Hmm? Can I take off the mask since I've stopped coughing? Yeah, sure. How about a kiss? Here you go. Sorry, it's a little burn. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, it says love with the ketchup bottle. Munch, munch. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Keisuke? Scribble, scribble. Huh? Let's take a bath together today? Okay. I think this part's relatively benign, but I go through this manga, and as you tell, they're getting a little, whatever. So I'm gonna skip this page. I'm gonna skip this page too. There we go. See, I skipped the one inappropriate page to the YouTube, so follow the YouTube guidelines. Don't mind that if you want to look at it, you can go do it yourself. It's so quiet, huh? Keisuke, how's your cold? Rio-chan, I love you. I love you. Keisuke, get well soon. I want to hear your voice because you're always telling me the important things. Oh, hello, Mom? Yeah, I want to know. When I had a cold, what was the thing that you made for me? Ginger, lemon, and honey. Ooh. Aw, hey, you! That gave me a fright! I'm home. Yeah, welcome home. Scribble, scribble. This is so tiring. Aw, poor baby. Keisuke, wait a second. I'm making something good right now. Huh? They say that daikon and lemon syrup is good for the throat. Have to let it sit for a night. You'll be able to eat it tomorrow. Oh my god. You're exaggerating. It's lonely when I can't hear your voice. Feels like as if I'm alone by myself. It's too quiet. I want to hear Rio-chan talk more. About what? Words of love and such. Example? Ran out of paper. Huh? What? Turn around. You're writing on my back? Oh, that's cute. I love you. That's too high a hurdle. Thermos. Done. Let's go for our walk. Keisuke, here, wear this. The wind's strong outside. Hmm? Your voice is not back yet? Yeah, I don't think so. Your throat's still too dry. Guess it's my turn to talk. I've always just leave it to him to say the important things. Uh, you know that. Huh? Hey, uh, it's the Pussy Willow. Guess it's almost spring. Let's view the cherry blossoms together again this year. And thank you for always being with me. I I love you. No, no. Oh no. Kay! Ah, you're far behind! I, Keisuke? I, I love you! What? Huh? Wait, he said that. I, Keisuke? I love you! What? Huh? Oh, no, no, he said, you're lying. I know you definitely heard me. I'm not gonna say it again. A few days later. Rio-chan! Keisuke, can you shut up? My voice is back! Rio-chan! You're too noisy. Oop, and then he's dead. Oh, that was a dramatic ending. He murdered him. Oh boy, I didn't expect that to be near the bottom there. Oh. This might be like the cutest yaoi I've ever read. Um, and again, that's of course there's recency bias involved in all of that, but it's also I don't know. This just felt like a really cute couple doing like really cute couple things. Now, of course, it can't be. Oh, it can't be a yaoi unless there's some sort of like sex scene or like it might not show anything, but it's like pretty whatever. But yeah, I mean, okay, so we skip like past this, right? Because okay, I'm gonna like look at it in half mode just because when they have the sex, I'm like, because I don't know, this just seems so cute. I loved it there. You have like the shy, reserved guy with a person who's a little more energetic there. I absolutely love and I absolutely adore it. And also, like, they're both just really cute characters, right? Like, you have this guy here, he can't talk, but he's a chatty fella, so he's just scribbling on everything. And then this guy's like, huh? I guess I work a lot and I just do things from home. I'm guessing he's more work from home. And maybe he's a manga artist or he does whatever. And the other guy seems like he's a businessman, right? Because then he has to go and let's see, he was wearing this outfit. It looks very business-like to me. And I mean, if he's a highly sociable person, then that double checks out, right? Oh, look at that expression too. It's so funny and it's so cute. Oh, poor baby. Like that could easily be like whoever. It could be sarcastic, it could be genuine, it could be both at the same time. I don't know what daikon is, but let's see. Daikon is a type of radish, so it wasn't ginger, dang. I thought that was a secret, but that does look good for what it is. Like daikon cut with like lemon syrup. So lemon and honey together, classic and daikon. Futari Hyakkei Kaze no Owari Haru no Hajimari. Um, gosh, what could the title of this be? I guess the that's nothing to do with daikon. So daikon can't be the Futare Hyaki Kaze no Owari Haru no. No is like these Kaze and Haru no. I don't know what Haru bunny. I don't know what's that. Oh, let's see what this means. Let me try to guess before. I'm guessing Futari Hyakkei is probably the name of the series, and this is maybe a side story. I don't know. Futari Hyakkei Kazeno, learning to take care of the one I love. There's something I don't know. Two people, Hyakkei, the end of the wind, the beginning of spring. I would not have guessed that. Um, I I admit my Japanese isn't that good. I'm gonna put it into a different translator right now. That was Google Translate. Now let's put it into something called Deep L. Two people, 100 scenes, the end of a cold, the beginning of spring. That makes significantly makes more sense. Uh, the end of a cold, the beginning of that is cute. I like it. It's like two people, right? 100 scenes. I don't know what the 100 comes from, but I guess it's just that being together. I'm popular today. Or I'm just ignoring these emails, aren't I? Just a little bit. Um, where was I? Anyways, yeah, so 100 scenes, 100 people. Uh, it was cute, and I don't know, it's just a clever title to say with this cold, because the cold ends in the beginning of spring is how they love each other. This also did the really well in that it faked me out with the whole truck con thingy here. Um, because like, look at this. I'm like, oh no, they purposely don't show him going across. And then it's like beep beep. Look, Keisuke, I love you. And I'm like, oh no. I was like, did he get hit by the truck? Did he get hit by the train? And I was like, dang, I was about to say how stupid he was to get hit by the train. And just stand there, how in love he was, or why did it end in a tragedy? Because I was like, oh, I appreciate that the comedy, because again, I was like laughing. I'm like, oh no. Truck con or train con his cousin is coming. I gotta admit, train con is probably a lot harder to get hit by. You have to be a little deliberate and, either not be able to detect the extra stuff going around you or just be willfully ignorant to it. Because, like, it usually beeps, beeps, and lots of lights. Look at this guy's design again. He does a great job. And then he too here, when he gets his energy back, he just goes and he says, "It as much as Rio-chan, my Rio-chan, my voice is back, Rio-chan." You're too noisy. And then he goes and he puts his hand over here, and he suffocates him. See, two fingers in the nose, one over the mouth. That's why this cat is shocked. Their cat. He's like, it's the final straw. And then that's why he's checking to see if he's alive, of which he's not responding. And that's why the beginning of spring, because now they could go and hide things. But yeah, man, I've been talking around this, but simultaneously about it. This is just really cute, like I've said before. The design is super soft in a good way, where like I I like designs that seem a little more scraggly. There's not a lot of backgrounds here, and I just go to those background page, but I do enjoy what they have because it makes it more impactful. It's not busy here. They're the focus, and then you just like take a look around. Like, look, we got the little Wemo, we got the little cat, but I really like how this little clock here becomes a bigger part where it just goes tick tock, scribble scribble, tick tock, as it shows, okay, this guy's the more chatty one. He goes and he's the one who like lights up the room. And he's kind of is with the scribbling, but since he can't talk, this guy just let everything handle him, like ribbit there. And then it's just so he's like, okay, how do I take care of him? And I love that. And then when he goes, he's very affectionate. He goes and he kisses him. But then I'm like, oh no, did she get him sick? I'm glad that wasn't Paul. And again, even when he can't talk, he goes and he goes and he displays his love. And again, the TikTok scene, they're like how much he misses him are great. And then they have the sex. Wow, good on them for having the sex. And it's so quiet. I don't know. There's just so many like. And then yes, his mom. He goes and he cooks her. There's just so much love in this series. And I think maybe that's what I meant by it. It's so cute. All of these are just such cute acts of love. Where it's like, okay, he goes, he calls his mom, then he makes it to go and help her. When he comes in and he's tired, he comforts him and he says, "Welcome home there." And then he goes in to ask someone to say more about love because he's like, "Aw." And then he's like, "Oh." And then he says, "How do you do this?" He just goes and he writes on his back, "I love you." It's like, "Aw." And even you could see his struggles here, but he still shows that he loves him through holding him here, putting on his little scarf, and it's just, it's adorable. And then, he's like, I always had trouble saying the important things. And then at the end, he goes and he says, I love you, while this guy goes. It's like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm embarrassed, but I said it. And then a few days later, Rio-chan. This is just a cute way to introduce the character. Like, yeah, this is normally what he's like. That's why he does that. Oh, man. And again, the note passing. I was expecting some others, but making his favorite food and taking a bath. Sorry for the random cut there. I was just mindlessly clicking through the pages. And I'm like, dang it, they showed a little bit too much of the sex scene, and I had to go and change it. Let's see what Mita Ori does. Website. Hope no Himawari. Gardening club. No wonder they had the sex stuff there. Okoro no shokotake. Eating around other people to struggle for salary. Yutaka, despite his talent for cooking. All that changed between Minoru and Tane, two brothers many years apart, who asked him to teach how to make his delicious food. That one seems fun. Sensei ha made yume no tocho. You know, I might look at more of their work for, like, if it's translated, of course, we might read more of it. Okay, this will be nice because this author was really fun, and I really did enjoy their work. Oh man, do I want to look at their website now? Well, I'll hold off on looking at their website for now until next time. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you find somebody who loves you just as much as that couple loved each other, because that was so cute, so adorable, and you deserve the cute and adorable. So with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being born, y'all. Peace.